Here are the most recent deaths in the national news, as reported at Legacy.com the third week of May 2023. Legacy.com is where you can find any obituary or publish an obituary in any newspaper in America and beyond. Salesman Jack Rebney died May 10, 2023, in Oregon at the age of 93. His cause of death has not been officially announced as of this recording. He was better known as the Winnebago Man from a series of profanity-laden outtakes from a commercial shoot for the recreational vehicles. Rebney is being remembered as the subject of one of the earliest videos that went viral even before the internet, and for the documentary that was made about him years later. Actress Lisa Montell died March 7, 2023, at a hospital in Van Nuys, California. She died of heart problems and sepsis at the age of 89. Her death was recently announced. She starred in movies in the 1950s and 60s, including World Without End and 10,000 Bedrooms. Montell is also being remembered for her appearances on TV westerns like Have Gun, Will Travel and Maverick. Tennis player Owen Davidson died May 12, 2023, in Conroe, Texas. He died of cancer at the age of 79. He was Billie Jean King's mixed doubles partner in the 1960s and 70s, winning 8 Grand Slam titles with her. Davidson is also being remembered as the first player to win a match in tennis's Open era. Native American advocate Joe A. Garcia died May 11, 2023, in New Mexico at the age of 70. His cause of death has not been officially announced as of this recording. He was a 2-time president of the National Congress of American Indians and a former chairman of the All Pueblo Council of Governors. Garcia is being remembered as an advocate for sovereignty for Native American tribes. Poker player Doyle Brunson died May 14, 2023, in Las Vegas at the age of 89. His cause of death has not been officially announced as of this recording. He was a legend of poker, a 10-time World Series of Poker bracelet winner, and the first player to win $1 million. Brunson is being remembered as the godfather of poker and a Poker Hall of Famer. Pamela Turnure Timmins died April 25, 2023, at her home in Edwards, Colorado. She died of lung cancer at the age of 85. She was Jacqueline Kennedy's press secretary during and after her time as First Lady, helping with her correspondence and her many media appearances. Timmins is being remembered as the first person ever to serve as press secretary to a U.S. First Lady. Hockey player Gerry Hart died May 12, 2023, at the age of 75. His cause of death has not been officially announced as of this recording. He was a defenseman for the New York Islanders beginning in their inaugural year, playing throughout their glory days in the 1970s. Hart is also being remembered for his seasons with the Detroit Red Wings, St. Louis Blues, and Quebec Nordiques. Politician Gloria Molina died May 14, 2023, at her home in Los Angeles. She died after fighting cancer at the age of 74. She was the first Latina elected to the California State Assembly, Los Angeles City Council, and Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors. Molina is being remembered as a trailblazer who inspired generations of other women to enter politics. Mountaineer and Dr. Tom Hornbein died May 6, 2023, at his home in Estes Park, Colorado. He died after fighting leukemia at the age of 92. He was a member of the first team of mountaineers to ascend Mount Everest's treacherous West Ridge. They were also the first to traverse Everest, descending via a different route. He is being remembered for his studies of human performance at high altitude, including removing his own oxygen support to see how his handwriting deteriorated in low oxygen conditions. Hornbein was a U.S. Navy veteran who served as a Navy doctor. Golfer Marlene Hagge-Vossler died May 16, 2023, in Rancho Mirage, California. She died of complications from a fall at the age of 89. She was among the 13 women who co-founded the Ladies Professional Golf Association in 1950, and she was the last of those women to survive. Hagge-Vossler is being remembered as a champion who was winning women's tournaments by the time she was 13. Comedian and actor Bill Saluga died March 28, 2023, at a hospice in Los Angeles. He died of cardiopulmonary arrest at the age of 85. His death was announced this week. He was best known for his "You Doesn't Have to Call Me Johnson" routine, which was heard in the 1970s on TV shows, at comedy clubs, in beer commercials, and even in a novelty disco song. He is also being remembered for appearances on TV shows including Seinfeld and The Simpsons. Saluga was a U.S. Navy veteran who served for 2 years. Puppeteer Ralph Lee died May 12, 2023, at his home in New York City. He died after a period of declining health at the age of 87. He created the mask for the iconic Saturday Night Live Land Shark sketch. Lee is also being remembered as the founder of the Greenwich Village Halloween Parade, where his weird and wonderful creations took center stage. Pro wrestler superstar Billy Graham died May 17, 2023, after battling multiple health issues at the age of 79. He started out as a bodybuilder and then brought his distinctive look and charismatic patter to the WWE. Graham is being remembered as a big influence on the development of the WWE and on wrestling icons like Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair. In addition to featuring current deaths in the news, Legacy.com also honors the lives and legacies of notable people who died in the past. Here are some of this week's anniversaries. 4 years ago this week, actress and singer Doris Day died at the age of 97. She was beloved for movies like Pillow Talk and songs like Que Sera Sera. 6 years ago this week, musician Chris Cornell died at the age of 52. He was the frontman for Soundgarden, Audioslave, and Temple of the Dog, singing hits such as Black Hole Sun, Like a Stone, and Hunger Strike. 8 years ago this week, musician B.B. King died at the age of 89. He was known as the King of the Blues for his influential electric guitar playing. 10 years ago this week, Dr. Joyce Brothers died at the age of 85. She was one of the best-known psychologists in America, dispensing advice and wisdom on TV and in her Good Housekeeping column. 20 years ago this week, musician June Carter Cash died at the age of 73. She found country music fame singing with the Carter family, and went on to make music with her husband Johnny Cash. 25 years ago this week, singer and actor Frank Sinatra died at the age of 82. He was one of the great entertainers of the 20th century, known for songs like My Way and starring in movies such as From Here to Eternity. 29 years ago this week, First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis died at the age of 64. While in the White House with her husband, John F. Kennedy, she became beloved for her style and her work toward historical preservation, and she later became a literary editor. 33 years ago this week, singer, dancer, and actor Sammy Davis Jr. died at the age of 64. Known as Mr. Show Business, he was a superstar for songs like The Candy Man and movies like Ocean's 11. 33 years ago this week, puppeteer Jim Henson died at the age of 53. He delighted generations of children and adults as the creator of The Muppets. Singer Mary Wells was born 80 years ago this week. She died in 1992 at the age of 49. Hit records including her signature song, My Guy, earned her the nickname the Queen of Motown. Every week in the United States, flags are lowered to half-staff to honor the lives of Americans whose communities are mourning their loss. Here are the most recent half-staff memorial flag honors. Flags across the United States have been lowered in observance of Peace Officers Memorial Day. Flags in Illinois have been lowered to honor the memory of Officer Ariana M. Preston of the Chicago Police Department. Flags in California have been lowered to honor the memory of Riverside County Sheriff's Deputy Brett Harris. Flags in New Jersey have been lowered to honor the memory of former Assemblyman and Commissioner of Environmental Protection Robert C. Shin, Jr. You can read more about the lives of the people featured in this video on Legacy.com. At Legacy.com, any family can publish an obituary in honor of a loved one's memory online and in local newspapers everywhere. Just visit Legacy.com and select your local community. You can also follow Legacy.com on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube to stay up to date on national news deaths.